There we go. Okay, this is presentation of Four Corners Alliance Group. This is a program that's been out for quite a while, but we weren't really made aware of it until like the start of the year. It's December 29th that I actually signed up with somebody from Florida, and he's my upline now. His name's Ron Thompson. He does a lot of promotion and things to kind of get people like to understand and get on board with everything. And there's his videos, a lot of them are on YouTube, etc. And they're really helpful in understanding the program. But I'm going to go through the program myself here, and then that will help everybody to understand what's going on. After I finish the presentation, there'll be lots of time for questions. So there's also up in your corner of your, in about the top left corner of your screen, it's got a question mark and it says ask a question. So if during the webinar you find that there's a question and you don't want to forget it, if you don't have a piece of paper, etc., you can just go and put your question in there for me and I'll get around to all of them before we sign off. All right, I think that's about the best way to do it. All right, just looking at the chat here. Nancy, I was warned, believe me, that she's referring to the picture there. That was the first time I was on skates. That was on Monday in 30 years. So I took my son skating. I've been promising and promising. My son's 8 years old, and he plays hockey, and he's a great skater and everything. But I keep saying, oh, yeah, well, I used to play hockey. I used to do this. It's always used to. So I said, okay, I'll take you skating. So he kept on saying, Dad, when are we going skating? When are we going skating? And so he had a day off school because all the teachers were doing their thing. And I said, okay, let's go today. So on top of that, I live in, for those who don't know where I live in Mississauga, just outside Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And there's our city hall in Mississauga is just down the road at Square One. And from our house, it's about, I would say, pretty close to about 1.5 to 2 mile walk. And so I said, I had said to Cody, come on, we're going to walk down there. He goes, what? He's 8 years old. I mean, come on, you should have plenty of energy. We went down there, we did the skate, and we walked back. So we both slept well. The only, I guess, we were on the ice for about an hour, and it's only the back of my knees. So I'm okay, Nancy, but thank you for asking. All right, so here we are at Four Corners, and everybody that joins, you get a page like this, and you can see your name should be on the top, and you end up getting, you get your marketing link, which this is, you have a back office link, and you have a store link. All right, everybody has that. Okay, so when you want somebody to, you want to present it to somebody or have them sign up under you, you're going to send them your marketing link, and then it's this page, and it says your inviter, and that's me there, David Lockwood, and you just go down to the join now. This is what you explain to them, join now, and the process is very simple, as everybody knows here. Now, okay, part of the thing here that I want to get to is an understanding about how this works. So I'm going to go to some pages here. And basically how this starts off is that you're paying $18. So it's $18 to get in, okay, whether you're being piffed in or you paid it yourself. If you're thinking, well, what does piff in mean? It's pay it forward. All right, so if somebody could, John Peterson, or if you can just type there to Don to log out and come back in, he'll get his sound. Tell him he has to click, type in there that he has to click his headphones and mic, he'll be muted anyways when he comes in. If you could do that for me, that would be great. Okay? All right. So, all right. So it's $18 out of pocket, or you get pipped in for $18. $8, the first $18 goes to $8 to admin, $10 to pay for your first level 1 financial literacy book. All right. The way that any program runs, if they don't want to be cornered by SEC, that's the Security Exchange Commission, and closed down, they need to have a viable product before they can run a company or put out a program, etc. And these are very, very solid. Most everybody here has been in programs. It's really shaky, some of the things that they say is the product, and sure enough, they get closed down because of it, because it's borderline or it's in the gray area. They've never had a problem since they opened, all right, and with their product, which is these financial literacy books. Now, what happens here is that the first level, from the $10, $4 in commission, all right, goes when you're signing somebody up and under you, $4 of that $10 goes to you, and then $4 goes to your sponsor, and it's instant commissions. When you get enough money, because you're going to have 4 people on your first line, when you get enough money, then 4 times 4 is 16. They will automatically take it because the idea is to get all 6 levels of books, so you're qualified to receive commissions from everybody below you. So book 2 is $10, and you get $4 in commissions, and then there's the instant sponsor commission of additional $4. Okay, we're not talking matching bonuses yet. All right, now, then when you get to level 3, right in here, okay, maybe I got to pull this, there it is. Okay, level 3, you get this, well, sorry, I got to go back. The first one here is about the essentials, and the book 2 over here is from the Intelligent Investor, and also Subconscious Millionaire Mind. Level 3 is credit card debt, like how to deal with it and what to not get doing, and about living trusts. Living trusts are very good to have, and not many people know about them. So on another program we always had this financial guy come in, and he used to tell us all about offshore accounts and living trusts and all kinds of things. But there's a book on it with living trust. So now when you have earnings of $25, now you're only out of pocket $18 if you've paid in. If somebody's tipped you in, you're not out of any money, okay? And the system's built that when you earn through the stages, they take the money for each level, and then they label you at 2, they label you at 3, they take $25 out, and then when you get to level 4, you've earned 60, they'll take the 60 out, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so you get to level 4, and you get the Law of Attraction book, you get Protect Yourself from Identity Theft, and you also get another book here about the debt crisis. All right, now commissions on the $60 positions is $24. And I'll explain how that all goes in a sec. All right. Right here, when you get to level 5, it's $150. Again, that comes out of your earnings. Everything comes out of the earnings that you're making. All right, so on level 5 here, your commissions are $60. It's $60 in its commission plus $60 to your of its commissions to your sponsor. All right. Now, and you get real estate investing. You get Man in Postmodern Babylon book. all good books, and How to Invest in Gold and Silver. Now, this is a big topic right now, how to invest in gold and silver, because you want to make sure that if we're coming into a crisis with the U.S. dollar, that you have some gold and silver or some kind of precious metal to fall back on. So that's always good to have. And there's many ways to do it. One of the programs that we recommend, and you'll have enough money for this down the road, is carrot bars. And I know that some of you might already be in it, and if you're not, we will get you signed up for free. You'll be able to get position anyways, and as the two lines are built down, and you get people below, even though at the time you won't get your commissions, as you buy a package and then you build on your other side and then you start matching them like a binary, then you'll start to get commissions. That money that you get in commissions, you're able to buy gold, so it's like free gold is what you're getting, all right? So down the road, we are going to, well, right now, if you come in and you're interested and you want to just sign up for free, you can do that. There's no pressure. If it turns out that you want to start right away, you can do that. But that's one of the options. We're not only here for 4 Corners. Our build, team build, is TeamSpiritUp, and I'm the, I guess, one of the originators from it and presenter, etc. And our group that combines all the different things that we do to make income is TeamSpiritUp Group, all right? And we got domains and websites and all the rest of that for all this stuff. So we've got to the 5th level, and now when you made enough money for the 6th level here, it's $300 they take out of earnings again, with $120 commission, instant commission, plus $120 instant sponsor commission. And you get these books here of investment principles, time value of money, real estate investment trust, REIT, and investing for impact. All right, and all this from $18, okay, unless you're pissed in, and then it's really nothing out of your pocket. All right, so let me just go on here. Now, they have 5 income streams here. Now, this screen coming up is really busy, and you're going to see this in a minute. All right, it's really busy. We're going to start up in here, all right? Now, there's 5 income streams. The first and second income streams are affiliate commissions and sponsors, and that's from those literacy packs or books that you get when you go from like each one, like you can see them down the side here, okay? So there's all those. And at each stage, that's where you get commissions. If these aren't sold, or if you haven't reached the stage of purchasing them, okay, then you don't progress in your number. If people below you, they get these books, okay, because they're bringing maybe some people in, or maybe they just want the books, and they might jump down to level 5 here and purchase it from the retail store. And this is something else that you get in your retail store. You get to sell these books. All right. So if you want to sell them, you have a wholesale price, and you get to sell them to other people. All right. Now, so products 1 and 2, or income streams, we're going to get to that in a second. The income from the monthly newsletter is the 3rd and the 4th income stream. And again, here you've got your retail store. Okay, that's commissions earned from sales to non-members. So you can put it out there if you have a store, if you want to just send out some emails or splash pages or anything with these books, you can do that, and you'll make great commissions on them. Okay, so now it says here, build as many 4x6 matrices as you desire 4, 8, 10, 100, whatever, you get paid 100% match on all personally sponsored members. All right, now I'm going to go through how that works so everybody understands it. Okay, so let me go to the next slide. All right, and here we are. I'll just wait for this one to, all right, this one here to come up. All right. Now, this is important right down here. It says levels do not have to be full. So if one person signs up and there's a $4 commission, you get it instantly. If somebody's on this level and they're a number 5 and you're a number 5, you'll get the $60 instantly. All right? Now, so the way it works is that you sign up, then you want 4 people on your first line. Now, the way we're trying to team build this, okay, is to piff in. When you're piffed in, we ask that you piff 4 people, your top 4 people on your front line. Now, there's a debate, and I can understand the debate, and I know a lot of people feel this way. They say, if you pay a person's way in, they won't do anything. They won't work hard. Well, you know, that might be true for some, but others, when they see the bigger picture, they'll see why we're asking for you to at least get 1 person piffed in so that person becomes a direct referral. And the reason that we're doing it, okay, you're going to see in the next slide, okay? So, but if for everybody that comes in, okay, if you just put them all in or they just fell in your matrix, because there's spillover here, lots of it, and if they fall into your matrix and into one of the spots below you, that's $4 for you, okay? You don't have to sign them, or you didn't sign them as a direct, but if they fall in, you get $4, $4, $4 everywhere. So basically, if it ends up that you had, which is impossible for this to happen, but if you had this number of people which it takes to fill a matrix, and they were all number 1s, which is impossible because as people fill, you go up the ladder, so to speak, getting higher commissions, etc., and all the rest. But still, at that times $4, you would get $21,840. But you know that's not going to happen because they're going to increase every time they have $10 here. They go to level 2 and $25 level 3, and the commissions get bigger, as you can see here. Okay, all 6 products cost a total of $555. Now, by the time that you have your 3rd line filled, which totals $640, you're basically have enough, and probably it's being taken as you've earned it to be a number 6 now, okay? Now, as you continue building, a number 6 puts you into a diamond, but there's other qualifications for the diamond, but regardless of that, you want to be at number 6. Nobody can pass you at that point, and you won't be missing any of the commissions. All right? So you get your 4 people, number of affiliates, and 4 times $4 is $16. Okay? Now, your next line, if those 4 people get their 4 people, it's $16 each, so times 4, and that's $64. All right, so let's just say that, you know, your 4 people got their 4 people, that now you just made $64 plus your $16. So now you're at $80. Now, if you were piffed in or even not piffed in, when you got $80, to get 4 people piffed in, like it just has to be warm bodies. It can be your grandmother. She doesn't have to be somebody that can go out there and start, you know, getting recruiting and stuff. You just want to get 4 people in there, just like if they have $72, they would get 4 people in. Or as some people don't like to just piff in, and they like to get people that want to work the system, and I can understand that. All right. So now, now what happens is that this is where it gets interesting now. All right, and this is this here is I'm going to show you is the income stream 2, which is the 100% matching bonus. Okay, and that's what they call income stream 2. It's all this orange part right in here. So you fill the 4 people, all right, and that's $16. Okay, the 100%, well, it's $16, and the match, if you had 2 direct sponsors, $32 for the 100% matching bonus. And if you have 4 people on your direct, right, then you get a matching bonus of 64. So it's whatever the amount of direct affiliates you have is what your 100% matching bonus will be. Okay, now I'm going to show you another calculator that Ron Thompson built, and it shows it a little better there, but I'm going to just continue with this right now. And you can see as these rows are filled, and I need to stipulate something here, okay, is that if you're going to collect the $24 commission on your 4th row, you have to be a 4. The person that comes in when they reach a 4, that's a $24 payout, okay? And it's a $24 payout that's instant commission, and it's a $24 payout for the instant sponsor commission. All right. Now, I think at this time I just want to show you another interesting thing. In the back office here, okay, in the back office, you have a video here to do with the escrow balance. All right, and this is really important to know. And there's a set of rules in there that every time that somebody purchases something, there's a set of rules they follow, or the computer follows, whether or not you're going to get the commissions on it or not going to get the commissions. All right? So one thing you have to understand, let's say that the person in row 5, you're a 4, okay? That's you up here. And down here on row 5, somebody decides, like you've got your rows here, and let's just say that this person decides to purchase, right, level 5, all right, which is $150. Well, that's $60 in instant commission and $60 in instant sponsor commission. Now, read the rule. Product 5 commission always targets up to whomever is 5 rows above. Okay? So when you're on the 5th level and you purchase this, you count 5 rows up, and as long as that person is a number 5, they get the $60 instant commission. Okay? So it's and what happens is that the 60 goes, when you purchase that, $60 goes to you, 60 for your sponsor. Your sponsor, if you're on row 4 and you're a 4, it goes up 4 rows. That's because it's whoever your sponsor. And same with the 3, same with the 2, etc. All right? If you're down on the 6 and you paid the $300, then the commissions for that $120, it goes 6 rows above, which is your sponsor again, and that's how they get the money. Okay? So I guess at this point, the best thing to do is let me show you genealogy here to actually show you what happens. All right. Nice of them to always log you back in so you don't have to keep on logging in. Okay. Okay. So there I am, TeamSpiritUp. I'm in number 4. All right. And I've got my number 1 line. My number 1 line includes John Randolph here. And the second one is here. And then this third one is here. And the fourth one is over here. Okay? So if you take this, for instance, okay? So this person here, okay, as they put their 4 people in, and then these people are putting their 4 people in, okay, they have to keep ahead of these other people, okay, because what happens is that when this person becomes a 2, okay, the commission's still only $4 for a 2. But what happens when the commission turns this way? I'll just move over here a little bit, okay, and you can see here, okay, I can't get it all into the picture here, but we just want to deal with 3s, all right? And let's just say here that this person here, okay, turns a 3, and this person wasn't a 3. Okay, so the commission here, okay, this person would miss out, and if this person wasn't a 3, you have to have one of the rules, you have to have that you want auto purchase, okay, and you're probably going to say, well, what's auto purchase? If you come up here to your to your settings, okay, click on your settings. Okay, I'll wait for that to come up. It looks like it's coming up pretty quickly. The first thing that you want to do in your settings, you want to make sure that monthly newsletter, okay, is off. Because that's the 3rd and the 4th income stream, which is the monthly newsletter. Excuse me. You want that off. If it's not off and it's clicked on, then they will be expecting $29.95 each month from you for the monthly newsletter. I'll explain the commissions in that, but you want that off for now until you're making more money and you're down around your 3rd and 4th row with a lot of other people, number 3s and number 4s, okay, before you're going to get into this, that as the 3rd and 4th income level. Now make sure to set your time zone. You have a choice in funding. It's either STP or it's credit card, but you're also able to request withdrawals to your STP. All right, and they have a credit debit card, which I'm going to also talk about in a sec. But down in here, this is it, auto purchase, very important. Okay, when you've earned enough funds from product sales, we can auto purchase the next product for you. This only applies for products in which are part of the series, okay? So as long as you have product 6 checkmarked or dotted like that in that little circle there, you're set for auto purchase. Okay, now why is that important? That is important for, let me go back over here, for this. Because what happens is that, let's just say that this person purchased a 5, and this person was only a 4. If this person has got auto purchase, all right, they will put the commissions of $60 into the escrow balance for you. So you can't draw it right now until you later get to be a 5. So if we go back to here and I scroll up, you can see I have available balance, subscription reserve, pay it forward reserve, and escrow balance. All right? So this escrow balance, as I said before, this is, they'll put $60 in there for you, even if you're a 4. Now, you've got something like 2 weeks before you, to make yourself a 5 or something like that. But what usually happens with all the genealogy, you're going to find that you're going to earn that much anyway. Okay? And, you know, just to show you, I've got 68 people total, okay, like under me. But they're not all paying me. You know, I'll get some matching bonuses like down the road as people turn basically to, right now, there's so many people that are 1s everywhere. Because to get paid, you need to, on the second line, everybody needs to be a 2. So even though I filled the second line of 16 people, most of them are 1s. All right? So I need to be, they all need to be 2s before I get that full matching bonus of $256 on top of my $64. So you can see, like, there's a 2, there's only a 1. As I go along here, I've got a 3. There's a 1, 1, 1. There's a 2, a 1. Mostly 1s. All right. So until they change, I only pick up on the 2. Sorry, up here. No, further up. I get the matching bonus as they become a 2 or a 3. Because now, if I'm a 2 or 3 and they purchase the 3rd level, that's a $10 now for commission. It's not a $4 commission. So you get it instant, provided you're a 3 or a 4 or above that. So the escrow balance will accumulate, okay, if you're like one-off type of thing. So let's just say that somebody way down in here decides, geez, I really need that literacy book on number 5 or 6, and decides to buy that literacy pack, you know, for $150, it will travel up, okay? Commissions will travel up until they find, get that back up. It will keep going above here until they find a 5, okay? And at that point, whoever it goes to as a 5, that would be instant commission. The $60 instant sponsor commission goes to the sponsor of the number 5, which would be up in here. So as long as you keep, you know, even or just ahead of everybody else in your downline, you're doing fine. Okay, and that's why, as you can see here, that, you know, you got a 3, a 3, a 3, and then there's 2s and 3s. We're down in 1s, there's a 2. You know, so just as long as everybody's got, just as long as everybody's in there and keeping ahead of the next or equal to, so 3s are fine, then you won't be passing by any commission. If you have your auto purchase on, it will go into escrow. You have 2 weeks to, I think it's 2 weeks to get to that number. So somebody down in here went to be a 5. These people up here would need to be 5s if they're going to get any of that commission. Okay, that's the way it works. But the system is made that as people come in and as people are getting other people in, you're progressing, you're earning anyway. All right, so it's not hard to get to that fourth spot, okay, which is the $60, and you get a number 4 because that's $60. The 3rd level is $25, and then the 2 $10 levels. Okay, so we get back over here to the matching bonuses. Excuse me, just got a bit of a chest thing still. Go back over here to the matching bonuses. And you can see here that as you get to the fourth row of $256, 256 people here, on the commissions, you're making $6,144. But if you had the 4 direct referrals up in here, you would be getting, as they've filled their, as now they've filled theirs, you would be getting 24,576. All right. I'm going to bring up my other calculator that Ron gave me here. I just got to find it because I know it's. All right, calculator. There it is right here. Okay, and let's just, there we go. All right. Now let me explain this. Okay, Ron's really good with these kind of calculators and bots. And it certainly has really helped to understand everything. So, and he has a whole video on this. But as he shows here, just 4 people. And you can see personal referrals to your first 4 people. All right. And there's the earnings on your matching bonuses. So when you get to the third and you've done the third, you're getting $10, and the 64 people, that's $640. But if you get matching bonuses 4 times that, it's $2,560 for a total of $3,200. When you get down to the fourth row of 256. Now here's where I want to explain something. Here's my plan and how this is going, okay? And, you know, I've already heard some comments from people saying, oh, no, everybody says this, but they never do it. All right, well, most people know me for my word, okay? And I saw that this money is just waiting for people to take. This is the most open, transparent program, I think, that I've ever been involved with. I think it's solid as can be, and as long as you're not looking to get rich quick, like by next week, this is a really good, steady earner. There was an email sent to me just last week, and it showed somebody's back office, and total commission made so far in 6 months. He had only been in 6 months. He had $80,000 sitting there in 6 months. And in his available balance, he had about 1,100 and change in there, or 1,700 or something like that. So there's one fellow, Frank Calabro Jr., who it was told that he was going to be finished his whole matrix at the end of this month. And we have some videos made by Ron Thompson that he basically shows in even 6 days you could earn huge money if everybody piffed 4 people in. And it's true. If you piffed in your 4 people, who piffed in 4 people, it basically boils down, okay, of finding somebody. It's amazing. It's $72. And if you include your $18, you're looking at about $90 to have a business that can return you $2.8 million. Now, I don't know any other business out there that if I have a $100 bill in my hand, where can I go and make this kind of money and not have to dip into my pocket again? Of any level here, where can I go and take my $100 and start a business, whether it's brick and mortar or any other program, and make this kind of money? If you know of one with a $100 bill, contact me by all means. I'll share it with everybody too, and we'll jump on board with you. If we can make this kind of money with a $100 bill, then that would be great. But this does give you a business for a $100 bill or less than a $100 bill, and with this potential of $2.799 million. Now, okay, so let's do the math. And I have to say, I see Don Stacy on here. He got it right away. He was talking about this even before we were doing the team build. And our team build didn't start till about January 4th, 5th, or 6th, somewhere in there. So it's only been like 2 weeks. and you know, we're doing okay. We're doing okay for 2 weeks. The whole idea, and everybody agrees about the PIFFing thing, etc. And when I get this third row filled, and everybody's a 3, mind you, everybody has to be a 3 on there, which is not a problem. You will, before you even come close to filling a third row, you'll get that $25 and be a 3. So as everybody's a 3 on that line, the commission is $640, but the matching bonus is $2,560. Okay, now that's for 4 referrals. I have 8 referrals right now, and you can have as many as you want. All right, now that would give me a total of $3,200. Well, why would I want to go spend that? I want to help the team. All right, so I'm going to take the $3,200, and that buys me 177 PIFs of the 256. Of those 177, okay, people that come in there, just one sec here. Old calculator here. That leaves me 79 more people, which I'll get commissions from the 177 to fill this row if I have to fill it myself. But remember, I've already got people that are getting their 4, are bringing people in, but I'm still, any holes, this is a force matrix, so, and a true force matrix, it goes top to bottom, left to right. That's the way the genealogy goes. All right, so any holes from top to bottom, that's why it's so important to get your 4 direct referrals underneath you right away, because if not, those holes will be filled, and now your direct referrals are down the rows, which is not a problem either. But it's better to have them there, and then as everything builds below you, right, then you're getting all the 100% matching check matches, all right? So after this is filled with all 4s, and again, you'll have 4s even before you're even close. I've only got 19 people on the third row, and I've already been taking the $60, and I'm a 4. And that's only with 19 people off of there. So by the time this is done, you'll also be a 5, and you'll also be a 6. Okay, but once everybody's a 4 on this row, right, it will be $6,144 in commission. The matching bonus on 4 is $24,576, which is my direct 4. Again, I've got 8 for a total of $30,720. So the total of all of this is $34,320. Okay, 1,024 people fill the 5th. That's 8. If you're doing that times $18, if I decide to PIFF in 1,024 people, that's $18,000 and a few $100. Okay. If I take $18,000 off of the $34,000, I still have $16,000 left there. All right. So $16,000 sitting there. If I put everybody in at $18 and filled that whole 5th row and paid $18,000, all right, and they eventually become a 5th, a number 5, which they will before they even finish the 4th row, and same with the 6. Okay, my potential earnings on that is $61,440. Everybody else, as I go top to bottom, left to right, that everybody else, let me go back to here. So let me just get, okay, everybody in here, as I go top to bottom, left to right, if you have holes, they get filled. Okay, that's everybody from my top to the bottom, left to right. They get filled. Now, so everybody, you know, as everybody's getting filled, they're becoming 3s, 4s, 2s, 5s, 6s, okay, by the time that row is all 5s, it's 61,440 with a matching bonus of 245,760 for a total of $307,200. Okay? Now, that's pretty nice money for $18 so far. Okay? And all I'm doing is, it's no different as if, like, our group here mostly is traders. So when you look into the participants here, and you see Bob Keeler, and you see Don Stacy, Joanne, John Peterson, even like I know Nancy used to do it, and Scotty, they're in our Forex trading, and we learn about leveraging money, all right? Because at a broker, when you leverage money, is that you put, like maybe for every $100, they're loaning you money to trade more, so it could be 1,000, it could be 10,000. It depends on your leverage, anywhere from 10 to 1 up to 1,000 to 1, okay, for the leverage. That's what's happening here. We're leveraging money, okay? By taking what you have and going all out, you get more. So it's like give your money away to get bigger money. So I spend $18,000 to make sure that fifth row is filled, all right, with the down the road to get $307,000. Now for this 4,096 people there, I can take 73,000 out of this and piff 4,096 people in and completely fill that sixth row. Well, don't you think that as in the genealogy, top to bottom, left to right, and all holes being filled along the way, that all the people that are 1s and 2s and 3s right now, they're all going to be 4s, 5s, and 6s. And all the new people coming in, they're also going to have people coming in because a lot of them will see what's happening and they're going to get their 4 people. And they're going to build directly and get their 4 as soon as they can, because they're going to duplicate. They're going to see, wow, look at what TeamSpiritUp has done here, and that money's sitting waiting for me too, and I'm getting help with everything. Okay? There's some cynical people that have already said, oh, they say you're going to do that, and you're not going to do it. All right, well, don't come in. That's fine. Okay? Or if you're in, just sit there and not make as much as everybody because you don't think it's going to happen. Well, by the time it's full, it's too late for you to go ahead and start getting personal referrals unless it's down on the 7th, the 8th, the 9th row, the 20th row, whatever it is, and you just have to wait longer. Okay, that's basically what happens. But let's say my 4 people here, okay, they're already saying, yeah, we're going to duplicate. We're going to get this done too. All right, now I've got 5 people that are putting this money back in and getting people in and piffing, etc. And then the next row that comes, there's 16 of them that are doing the same, and 64 are doing the same. You can imagine what's happening. And you're going to say, well, where's all the people coming from? There's billions of people out there that are coming in the internet, okay, just to come in here to try and make some extra money. All right, there's lots of programs with 3 million members, 4 million members. I'm telling you, you can go to anything that is a nonprofit organization, and they're always looking for money. It can be a Lions Club, it can be a church, it can be a school group, it can be like so many different, it could be a company that has 1,000 employees, and they all get to come in and get picked in, and they're all going to make money, and they're all going to duplicate. It doesn't take long, okay? That fellow that had the $80,000 in his all-time balance for 6 months, you know how he got that? Because he brought 185 people in. That's it. And he had $80,000 sitting there. All right, now the reason he got $185,000, sorry, he got $80,000 in there, because he brought 185 people in. He directly sponsored 185 people. So he ends up getting 100, he gets 16 times 185. He gets 64 times 185. Okay, so everyone, all of these numbers here is 185. So if I show you what his potential is, all I do on this calculator, he brought in 185 people. Okay, 103 million. Okay, that's what he well, you can see the number there is a little, it says 104 there, but $103 million. Okay, and he's already got 185 people. There's his direct referrals. All right, so, but that's how he's gotten his money. Okay, now, again, anywhere along the way, you can get, like, there's 8, which I have. Okay, and at the bottom line, it's worth $5 million. So, and I can stick a lot more referrals in here myself, but I'm putting them under other people's links to make sure that they get at least a direct referral. All right, because even one direct referral, let me change the 8 to a 1. All right, even one direct referral gives you you get an extra bonus times like matching of 559,000, which is 1.1 million. Excuse me. Where else can you have a business for $100 bill, and with one direct referral, it can be your husband, your wife, it can be your grandmother, your grandfather, it can be the guy in the corner store, person from the coffee shop, and with one person directly below you, and everything feels they've done nothing. Okay, they've done nothing to help. Okay, they will still, okay, with one direct referral, collect $1.1 million. Pretty amazing. And it's all based off this. So you're saying, where does the money come from? Right here, it's the commissions. It's no different. If you're selling cars, you get a commission on every car you sell. If you real estate and you sold a house, you get a commission from selling the house. Okay, but you've got to think bigger. You've got to think, okay, let's leverage my money that I'm getting here. And that's all we're doing. We're leveraging the money. All right, since I'm at the top of the team build, okay, and I've got 8, but I'm just going to put in the 4 right here. All right, I can take 73,000 and complete this, because at the end of the rainbow, when everybody's a 6, so everybody's being a 6 on this, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and when everybody's there, okay, the bottom line is $2 million, or let's say $2.8 million. Okay, where are you going to get a business that for $100 you got $2.8 million? You don't count the 18,000 you took out. You don't count the 73,000 you took out. It's the cost of doing business. I've always said, don't trip over the pennies to get to the dollars. Yeah, they're big dollars, but with everybody else duplicating, I won't have to take 73,000. I'll take whatever's needed, but you know, I'm you know, I'll just end up with the majority or the bulk of that, and everybody else, they'll get $4. They might be happy. You might be happy to get $6,000 and that or whatever, but you know, why leave the money on the table? And there's lots of other things that we have to help you to make money, and you can take this money, example, leverage it into carrot bars and get some precious metals the way the economy is right now, and it eventually becomes free for you to get gold. Where else can you get free gold? All right, so back to here. Now, this is the first 2 income streams. All right, so we get to the newsletter, okay? And the way that the newsletter goes is that it's $29.95. Again, It's all based on the people below you. Now, you don't have to change, you don't have to go and get new people. It's all the people that are in your matrixes. Okay, so you have a matrix and you've gotten down almost to the 6th level, you know, or with help, you're even at 256. Well, you're going to get $1 for each level for 4 levels every time the $29.95 is paid per month. So you're going to get $256. But if you have your 4 people, direct referrals, you're going to get that amount times 4. It's $1,024. All right. Get down here on the 5th level, you get $2 a person. All right, and that's what you earn. Okay, and then your matching bonus is $8,000 a month. So overall potential here is $304,000 a month that you can get on the income stream. Number 4. Now, I just want to show you a few things the way that we promote. All right, we've made some domains. And one of the domains is www.321easy.com. What that is Ron has made us some funnels, traffic funnels. All right, and they're pretty big right now. And in a traffic funnel is, you know, all your advertising goes in through the funnel and goes down into the funnel, and it goes out to different people. He's already set all the autoresponding letters, and he set, you know, mostly everything in there. And so they keep getting dripped on. If they didn't get in right away, they might not have seen you know, the purpose of getting in. But when you end up filling in your name and your best email, and listen, enter your best phone number. A lot of people hate that. Okay. If you don't want to be contacted there, I mean, you know, it's not going to kill us if people never put their phone number in, but, you know, they can put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, and that's fine, because they have to have an email though, okay, for us to contact them. All right. Now, why do they need an email when they're watching the video and deciding? Well, this link goes to another video which you see, and then you can go to the Join Me page and you can come in. Or you might have gotten lucky enough to do www.piff321easy.com. All right, and it's Team Spirit is paying it forward. So we have members right now wanting to pay it forward for your way into 4 Corners Alliance Group. All right, now we have 11 spots right now. Act fast to claim yours. Now, they fill in everything. It's fill in your information, watch the video next page, provide your best email, and so we can pay your way in. All right? And most times, we're trying to get you to understand about get your 4 people as direct referrals. As I showed you, your income leveraging on your income streams if you get your 4 people. All right? It's not because we're asking you, all right, and saying, you got to recruit for us. You get out there and recruit. We're not saying that, all right? We're saying if you want to maximize your leverage and your money, a $100 bill is starting a solid business for you that can return $2.8 million down the road. It doesn't have to be in a month. It doesn't have to be in 6 months. But if you're consistent, and even if you brought 2 people in a week or 2 people in a month, you're going to see this business grow and grow and grow and grow. All right, now this one here, I've said 11 spots, but it usually ends up being a continual flow of 11 spots and or more. So when I get up to the 5th and the 6th row, you know, I'll have asked Ron to change this, and he'll put in here, we have 1,000 spots right now. Get yours now, okay? And, you know, people will see that we're for real. And, you know, we have our sites, and we'll have testimonials and all the rest of that stuff of people making money, etc. We're all working together, and it's as a team build, and you're going to benefit from the team build, okay? So It's basically getting the snowball going, and we're back over to here. Okay, when we get up to here, that will help us to fill this. When we finish the first 4 rows and we have this, now it's just a matter of processing the warm bodies, so to speak, to get the 1,024 in, to get the 4,096 in. But everybody else is going to be duplicating and working because they want to get the big dollars too for their $100 business. All right, so that's how easy that can be. If you're in a small shoebox, if you take a shoebox and that's your world and you're afraid to step out of it, and I've seen this in programs before where somebody's afraid to step out of the box, and when they get to $64, they're gone. They don't see the bigger picture. You don't have to run, right? And if you take your money out right away, and I've been asked, when can I take my money out? You can take it out, but then when people start below you, letting the system buy their product costs here, okay, then you're not going to be getting the commissions. If you're taking your money out, you might get your money, but everybody eventually, commissions start bypassing you because now you never bought your product. All right, so just let it all happen for you. As I said, I'm only 19 people in row 3, and I'm already at 4. Okay, now, what did I do with the rest of the money? All right, well, let me get back here. Okay, and what happens here is that under finances, you will find Direct Pay Express. Okay. Okay, they got to welcome me back here. Now, as you're making money, and I reached $31 up there just yesterday or the day before, okay, I ordered my card, okay, and I paid with the available balance. I didn't have to dig in my pocket again. Now, if you're in the United States, you're going to only pay $11.95, okay? Excuse me. And the card will be delivered in 5 business days. But if you're international, like this is from Canada right here, or if you're outside of the States, okay, it's $19.95 plus $10 standard shipping. Now, if you want FedEx, Air Express, it's $90. But nobody's going to be making that kind of money so quickly that they need this debit credit card. All right? You just don't need it. Okay? So you just wait and let it go snail mail, and by the time you're starting to make, some half-decent money, it's like go down, you can get it on a low card usage. Withdrawals loaded every Tuesday, and they're available instantly. Okay? So let's talk about who qualifies for this. Anyone over 18, all right? You can only have one account. You can't stack. Your wife and your children, if they're over 18, that's fine. Grandparents, whatever, that's fine. Okay, anything like that is okay, but you can't have more than one account. They have ways of finding out about your, if you have more than one account. Okay, and I don't see why you would bother, because just put everything into one and you're going to be making great money. You don't need to do that. And it's not fair to the system, basically, but anyway, so you're being warned. But it's everywhere in the world. It's 4 corners of the world. It's easier to say what countries it's not in than going through the countries that it is in. Now, here's a little bit of a tip. The top 2 countries that opt in to MLM programs, which this is not, opt into any kind of programs it's either, they keep switching back and forth. It's either number 1 China, number 2 India, or number 1 India, number 2 China. Okay, there's just, it's interesting that the reason that China is so big, and I only learned this about a year ago, is that if they are in a program, and it's an international program, and they look at it as an invested business for that person. All these, you can view the site in many languages additionally. So all these countries here, if you have relatives, friends, you grew up there, whatever, you can go back, all right, to back home, or, and you can promote there, anywhere in the world, all right, which leaves like gazillions of people, okay, to get in, gazillions. All right, so, okay, so we're basically moving along here. So anybody in the world is at your fingertips, all right? And you can choose to PIFF them in, etc. There's, we have members that want to PIFF people in, and most important aspect of everything here is to do with your matching bonuses. You can still do all right without personal referrals, but I'm telling you, if you can get your personal referrals right up on your first 4 people there, then that's all you need. How much is enough? 2.8 million, not enough? Okay, well, all through here, put more people in. Okay, pay their way in and put them under you. All right, it works the same. So even up in here in the top 3 and 4 rows here, if you want to put in your people, put them in under direct referrals. All right, because all this is going to build down. Now, people are probably wondering, well, what happens when you finish your matrix? I'm not done. All right, I'm a team leader. I need to continue helping the team. I'm going to help the team by showing them how to duplicate, but I'm also going to have other direct referrals all the way through here. So it's to my benefit to continue getting people going on the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th row, and put in as many people, as I can find warm bodies. Okay, it doesn't have to stop just here, and then I'm saying I bought an island, I'm gone. Can't get much for 2.8 million these days anyway. But yeah, it's just, there's no reason for this not to continue, and just keep on doing it like consistently, and you're going to make a good income, a very good income. All right, so I expect, and this is only how I'm looking to it, by the end of January, I'm hoping to have the 3rd row done, maybe the end of February, or before the end of February at the 4th row, and then these 2 rows probably by, unless something really busts forward and we figure out all the funnels and the advertising and everything, to complete this by June. Okay, my birthday's June 28th. Why not a birthday present completed by June 28th? Like, that's 6 months. All right? So what I want to do right now, if anybody has any questions that's on here, put it into the chat. You'll see it on the left side of your screen. And put your questions in, and I will answer it while the recording's still on, and we can get that part done. So norm asked 1 above I would have also. Okay. So Norm says, so can someone send you $72 for 4 personals using this splash page? All right, you can do a number of things. If you have some money that you want to PIFF people in, as we get the people in, okay, we'll give them your link. Okay, if you have the money, we'll give them the link, and then you have to piff them in once they sign up. They'll sign up in your page. You'll see them there. They won't activate until you pay the $18. Okay, that's no problem. We can do that. All right, we're here to, since we have the funnel, you can also participate in the funnel if you wanted to, and that would be by, there's a program called Power Leads. All right, and it's $30 a month, but it funnels everything. It's got the autoresponder letters, and it's my sponsor that has created everything that you need, videos, everything that they get to watch and they get to read and do all the rest. And it would go back to your link if you were in Power Leads. I'm already in Power Leads, so as I get people requesting PIFFs or anything like that, we can certainly give them out to people that want to get some more personal or get their 4 directs or whatever. That's not a problem. We're here to work as a team, and that's what we're willing to do. I really can't stress enough here that if everybody got their 4, like Norm makes a good point, it's a no-brainer. If you got 4 and your 4 people got 4, I mean, this would be all completed within 6 weeks max. It could be even 6 days if everybody did what they, you know, and saw the bigger picture, but not everybody does. So there's a lot of cynics, there's a lot of skeptics, you know, it just, but, you know, they'll see the bigger picture as we continue on. We continue on down the road. We'll just continue with our advertising, and we'll do the webinars. You bring your people here, and whoever has been invited by somebody here, get back to them, right, and talk to them about signing up and getting your 4 people. All right? That's the way it's done. I want to thank everybody, first of all, for coming out. Thank you. We'll be having more and more of these. You'll get the link a lot sooner than today's link. And by all means, network. Let's connect. And if you have questions, get them answered. Just if your sponsor doesn't know, then get your sponsor to contact me. All right? We'll do a 3-way. We'll do a Skype. We'll do whatever it takes, a team viewer. Yeah, Norm says use the carrot bar. All right, Norm is big in carrot bars. He's doing very, very well. So, anyway. All right, so everyone, thanks for coming, and we'll have another one of these probably by next week. Okay.